Earlier this year, I visited Longmeadow Elementary School for Career Day. I was there with a police officer, a woman who owned her own restaurant, and a gentleman who looked like an FBI agent. The first graders that I spoke to that day could have cared less about what I do in my job. But when I showed them a photo of the 2023 Rochester graduation ceremony, they settled in and listened. A hush truly fell over the room. Even at that age, as first graders, it was like they knew the significance of graduation. I told them that one of the coolest parts of my job was speaking to you at this event. And before I could even think about what I was saying to them, I confided to one of the classes that it's my favorite part of my job because I get to be the last person to talk to. 12 years worth of teachers, paraeducators, secretaries, administrators, coaches, and mentors, and I get to have the last word. It is truly a tremendous honor. I told those first graders that I'll be there when they are ready to graduate too, when they've grown up just like you have. So class of 2024, I have to begin my last words to you by saying thank you. Each of you, in your own way, have achieved at a significantly high level, overcame substantial obstacles, and have continued to be outstanding humans the entire time. From the moment you walked into Rochester, we emphasized to you the words character, tradition, and achievement. We taught you what those words meant to us, and we asked you to live up to what it means to be a Falcon. You need to hear this. You did a fantastic job. Your achievements are sometimes hard to measure, but they are always impressive. Awards, scholarships, honors, grades, state championships, the completion of programs, the completion of apprenticeships, the earning of certifications, trips to nationals, trips to worlds. Your class had it all. No matter how many of your classes required you to face a challenge, no matter how many times you took an AP test, a certification test, or the SAT, and no matter what the next step in your educational journey is, you all achieved. Academic achievement cannot be defined for a whole group. It is unique to every single individual. And as your principal, I am proud of each of you for your perseverance and for your accomplishments. I am also very proud of how you exhibited tradition. You will walk away from this building not only having maintained the traditions of a 141-year-old high school, but also having enhanced our school culture in new and creative ways. I am most proud of how your class made tradition evolve. Traditions are great, and they connect all of us to each other and to the previous students and staff who have come through the doors of Rochester. But when the tie that binds people together strengthens, tradition goes beyond and evolves into a sense of family. One morning back in March, Mrs. Thomas sent me a text message with an excerpt from an assignment she gave one of her classes. One of the questions asked the students about our school identity, essentially asking if we had one. One of you responded emphatically, underlined with an exclamation point, with the quote, "Yes, Rochester is like a big family." Jaden's video from Mr. Rochester showed this to the eyes of an RHS senior. I grew emotional when I watched that video for the first time because it made the love you have for each other very clear. It reminded me that of all the traditions at Rochester, the greatest one is that simply by being here, regardless of who you are immediately part of a family. There were also some traditions that I wish you had never helped to develop. Senior skip days? You've got to be kidding me. I get one when you all do something together, but it seemed like you had 6 or 7. Usually all coming around when we had a scheduled break. Parents, I tried to tell you over our time together, we had nothing to do with that. If your student told you that RHS supports senior skip days, which is the rumor that I've heard from some of you, they lied to you, and I fully expect them to be grounded. Finally, your character is unmatched. In the day and age where pundits try to tell us how we should be worried about your generation, I say we have a lot to be excited for. I saw it out of the class of 2024 for 4 years. I've seen your class exhibit philanthropy, leadership, love, and passion. Philanthropy, through every time we held a fundraiser for a worthy cause, every time you offered your help, every time you gave blood, every time you simply helped a friend who was having a tough day. Leadership, through your mentoring you provided the underclassmen, through the example you set for future Falcons, and through the efforts you made within our greater Rochester Hills community. Love. This one is special. You showed this in so many ways. The appreciation you showed for your teachers, the concern you had for those around you, the fact that you were always ready to give a smile. Recently, I was able to attend the AP US History trip to New York and Boston. My outstanding group of students featured 4 from your class: Maddie, Richard, Christine, and Gina. Each of you made me feel like we were long-lost friends, and you are a perfect example of the loving spirit of the class of 2024. Another example could be how your class forgave me for slightly overreacting to your yarn prank a few weeks ago. And passion. Like how many of you almost shut down our Wi-Fi trying to score Taylor Swift concert tickets back in 2023 during a school day. Some of you were very passionate about getting to see her live in concert. That whole thing I just said about love, pretty sure that went out the window when some of you obtained tickets and others did not. I think Mr. Amore and Mrs. Pasquale had to mediate a few discussions that day. Taylor Swift. You know what my favorite Taylor Swift song is? Oh yeah, I have one. No, it's not Bad Blood, Karma, or Cruel Summer. Shake It Off? Nope, not that one either. It's actually Never Grow Up. It's not the most popular song she has, and you may not have ever heard it. Why don't you let me sing it to you? You actually thought I was going to do that? There is 0 chance of that happening. But I'll tell you what, how about we try this? Junior Danielle Pachita is one of our most musically talented students. She just so happens to already be here tonight, performing in our Rochester High School choir. How about I let her do the honors? Danielle? Life goes by too fast for that. The days might feel long, but the years will feel short. My hope for you is that you always remember what it was like to be in elementary school, what it was like to ride your bike around your neighborhood, and what it was like to be a kid in the summertime. Store those memories away, and no matter where you go, keep them at the ready when you need a smile. Danielle?
Don't
yourself in your own special way. Hugs, kisses, high fives, whatever. Again, they deserve it. And remember, you are never too cool for them. No matter where this world takes you, visit home, call home, stay connected to those people you love. Remember to work more on your obituary than your resume. That may sound a little strange at first, but think about it. No one will care about your resume in 50 years, but I can promise you that your friends and family will care about how you love them. Danielle? Take pictures of this event in your mind. Remember, the people you are around tonight might not be the people you are connected with down the road, but that you are tied together forever as Falcons. Keep those memories you made together as the class of 2024 close to your heart. And don't ever forget your time at Rochester High School. Danielle? I can't guarantee that you won't get hurt and that your heart won't be broken. I also can't tell you that you don't have to grow up. You do, and you have. One of your parents recently shared with me that on the last day of school a few weeks ago, they overheard one of you state, "I'm ready to be out of school, but I'm not ready to be out of this school." As much as we would like to keep you around forever, you're grown up now, and it's your turn to take on the world. As you move on, here is what I can promise you. No matter what the next stage of your life brings, you are more than prepared for the next step, and you will always be part of a family that will have your back. Graduates, I know that you will always be proud to be part of our Falcon family. You are forever a Falcon, part of 141 years of character, tradition, and achievement. Good luck on your journey, wherever it may take you. And for my very last words to you as your principal, please never forget that we love you with all of our hearts, and that we are proud of you for all you have